Good morning. Welcome for today's morning meditation, February the 8th. Always we start our meditation by paying respect so that we open the heart, we align, we connect with the higher energies. We can all pay respect in our own way. A Buddhist, Christian, whoever can pay respect in their own way. And if we have no spiritual tradition, we can pay respect to all that is holy in the universe. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Buddhang Dhammang Sanghang Saranang Gacchami. We close the eyes, we open the heart. We bring the attention to the body. We bring the attention to the present. Being aware of the sensations of the body, being aware of the body posture, we can sit with legs crossed or we can sit on a chair. The important thing is the back should be comfortably straight, not too stiff and not too loose. We can visualize ourselves as we sit here with eyes closed. We visualize our face, visualize our body, where we send our attention, we send our mental energy. So by visualizing our body, we're sending our attention, our energy back to our own body. We bring the attention to the breathing. We can focus our attention at the nose, where we feel the sensation of the breath as it passes the nostril, just keeping the attention at that one point, at the gateway of the breath. Or we can focus our attention at the lower abdomen as we feel the abdomen rising on the in breath, falling on the out breath. So we decide where we like to keep our attention and we keep the attention there. We don't go from one to the other. We keep the attention with the breathing. We keep the attention with the body. We don't send our attention, our mind outside the body. We keep our attention with the present. We don't brood over the past. We don't worry about the future. Just being aware of the present moment as it arises as it passes away. Being aware of the breathing in, being aware of the breathing out, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind, being aware of all that contacts the mind. The mind is always being contacted through 6 ways. Through the 5 bodily senses, and through what forms in the mind itself, what forms at the heart itself, the thoughts, the feelings, the memories, the states of mind. We observe all that contacts the mind, all that contacts the heart, from outside, from inside, and we simply let it pass, we let it go. We don't react, we don't get entangled, just knowing and letting go. We stay with the knowing nature of the mind. We don't send the mind out to what the mind knows. Keeping our attention with the breathing, we observe the breathing. When the mind is contacted through any one of the 6 ways, we observe it, we are aware of it, and we let it go. We bring the attention back to the breathing. We don't try to control or force the breathing. We observe the breath as the body breathes naturally. We don't try to control or force the mind. Just being aware of all that appears in the mind and letting it go. We don't react, we don't take interest. If we take interest in what forms in the mind, either with like or with dislike, then we pour our mental energy into this mental process. We pump it up, we make it bigger and bigger. But just being aware and letting go, the heart stays clear and open. We train the mind in mindfulness. Mindfulness means to know, to be aware what is contacting the mind, what is contacting the heart through the 5 bodily senses, to be aware what is forming in the mind itself, what is forming at the heart itself. We train the mind to have this sharp self-awareness and we train the mind to have the wisdom to let it go. Keeping our attention centered with the breathing, we observe the breathing in, the breathing out. Whatever contacts the mind through the 6 ways, we observe it, we let it go, we bring the attention back to the breathing. Sometimes the mind can wander, the mind can run away, the mind can dream and drift away. But when we realize our attention has wandered, we simply bring the attention back to the breathing, back to the present. Just being aware and letting go. Always with patience. If the mind wanders away 1,000 times, we have the patience to bring the attention back 1,000 times. We can't force the mind. We can only patiently train the mind. We patiently bring the attention back to the breathing again and again and again. In time, the mindfulness becomes sharper, more refined. The attention stays longer and longer with the breathing, with the present. We train the mind in wisdom, the wisdom to let go by always observing the impermanent nature of all that contacts the heart, all that forms at the heart. The sensations through the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, the bodily sensations, impermanent moments of sensation arising and passing away. The mental events, the thoughts, feelings, memories, states of mind, all impermanent. They arise, they pass away. The thoughts appear in the mind like bubbles in the mind. They appear and they disappear. The states of mind like clouds in the sky. Sometimes we look at the sky, all we see are the clouds. In time, they all pass away. Sometimes the heart is full of these states of mind, sometimes boredom, frustration, bitterness, sometimes happiness, sometimes joy. Whatever the state of mind, they all pass. If we can let them go, all these states of mind pass away, leaving the heart clear and open. So we train the mind to always observe the impermanent nature of all that contacts the heart, all that forms at the heart. And when the mind really sees this impermanent nature in meditation, the mind lets go. The mind lets go by itself. And in letting go, the heart becomes at peace. The mind can see, this is not me, this is not mine. The mind lets go by itself. And in letting go, we find the real happiness. The happiness of peace, the happiness of freedom. Freedom from our own mental disturbance. We stop to pour our mental energy into our own mental disturbance. We stop to throw the heart in all directions with desires. We stop to squeeze, burn the heart with anger, irritation. The heart finds its natural, normal state of inner peace. Like a glass of muddy water, if we put the glass down, the mud settles to the bottom, the water becomes clear and clean. We see the natural state of the water. Same with the heart. We stop to disturb our own heart. The heart becomes still, clear and clean, and we see the natural state of the heart, the natural state of the clear heart. The natural state of the heart is what we call the 4 Brahma Vihara, the 4 divine states of mind: kindness, compassion, joy, equanimity. We call these the 4 Brahma Vihara, the 4 divine states of mind. Brahma means the high heavenly beings. Vihara means dwelling, abode. So the Brahma Vihara are the abodes, the dwelling of the high heavenly beings. The high heavenly beings, they dwell in kindness, they dwell in compassion, they dwell in joy, they abide in equanimity. We call these the 4 divine states of mind. Actually, they are the 4 normal states of mind. It's how the heart should be all the time. If we can keep a clear, clean heart, it's how the heart should be all the time. It is the abode, the dwelling of the pure heart. We can enter this abode through the door of kindness, through the door of compassion, through the door of joy, through the door of equanimity. In meditation we enter this abode, the abode of the pure heart, through the door of equanimity, watching over the heart, being aware and letting go, maintaining equanimity, keeping our attention centered with the breathing, being aware of the breathing, being aware of the mind, being aware of the heart, just knowing and letting go. The heart becomes more clear, more clean. We see the normal, natural state of the heart. Also we energize the heart. We energize the heart by keeping our attention with the body, with the present. We don't send our attention to the outside, we don't scatter our mental energy to the outside. We keep our attention with the body, we keep our energy with our own body. As the mindfulness becomes sharper, more refined, the attention stays longer and longer with the breathing, with the present. The mental energies become more and more unified. The heart becomes more and more unified, no longer fragmented. As the heart becomes more unified, the heart becomes more and more energized. As the heart becomes more energized, we feel a lightness within, and we will start to see a brightness within. The energies which we are unifying, intensifying, are themselves bright energies. The prana, the life force of the universe, is a bright energy. Our hearts are all connected in an ocean of light. We breathe in air, oxygen. We breathe in the life force, the light force of the universe. So as the heart becomes more unified, more energized, the heart becomes lighter and brighter. We may not yet see the inner brightness. In time it comes, but usually we will feel the inner lightness. It's the same energy. We observe the peace within. We observe the lightness, the brightness, and we let it go. And in letting go of the inner peace, the peace becomes deeper, stronger, more refined. As we let go of the inner brightness, the inner lightness, the heart becomes more and more energized, brighter and brighter. As the heart becomes more energized, the energy field of the heart opens, becomes wider and wider. Our area of consciousness becomes wider and wider. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we become more and more awake, more alert, more alive. And we raise our consciousness higher and higher. We refine the heart, we refine the consciousness. The heart is the seat, the base for the consciousness. So when we make the heart very clear, very clean, very spacious, very wide, we get a very nice, comfortable seat for the consciousness. And we raise our consciousness higher and higher. So just being aware of the breathing and letting go, being aware of the body and letting go, being aware of the heart and letting go. The heart becomes more and more at peace, more and more energized. The heart becomes more strong, more steady, more secure, more stable. The heart becomes still, still but overflowing, overflowing with happiness, overflowing with peace, overflowing with joy. And this energy overflowing from the heart we can share with the world around us. We breathe in, focusing our attention at the heart chakra. As we breathe in with the intention, may I be happy, wishing happiness for ourselves. As we breathe in, the heart becomes energized. We can visualize the heart filling with light. And as we breathe out, we let the heart overflow with the intention, may all beings be happy. We can visualize the light of the heart flowing in all directions, above, below, all around. So breathing in, we energize the heart, we fill the heart with light, may I be happy. Breathing out, we let the heart overflow in all directions, may all beings be happy. We can visualize the light flowing in all directions, above, below, all around. Breathing in, we energize the heart, may I be happy. Breathing out, we let the heart overflow in all directions, may all beings be happy. Breathing in, we energize the heart, may I be happy. Breathing out, we let the heart overflow in all directions, may all beings be happy. And we can be happy with ourselves. We can have joy, we can rejoice with ourselves. Joy is one of the 4 Brahma Vihara, the divine states of mind. We can have joy with ourselves, that we start our day in the best way possible. We establish our mindfulness, we develop our wisdom, we clear the heart, clean the heart, we energize the heart, we raise our consciousness, and we share this energy of peace of the heart with the world around us. So we can rejoice, we can be joyful that we start our day in this way. We rise, we shine. And now we observe our heart chakra. How does the heart feel? Does it feel more open, more refined, more at peace? Whatever way the heart feels, we observe it, we let it go. We bring the attention to the body, being aware of the sensations of the body, being aware of the body posture. We can visualize ourselves sitting here. We bring the right hand slowly to the right knee, being aware of all the movements. We bring the left hand slowly to the left knee, being aware of all the movements. We bring the right hand to the heart chakra. The left hand joins the right hand, palms together, and now the heart is very strong, very bright. And with this strong, bright heart, we make the intention to continue with our spiritual practice, which means to avoid doing evil, to do good, and to purify the heart. We bring the hands to the forehead in gratitude, respect. Back down to the legs. We open the eyes and we keep the heart open. And I thank you for joining me in this morning meditation. And I wish you all a great day, a day of peace, a day of happiness. Bhavatu Sarvamangalam. May all blessings come to you.